Do you want to know how to make your social media more powerful so you get more clients at the end of the day? Let's go. My name is Alisia Krastel, and if you're all about growing your real estate business around your strengths and having an amazing net life, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss anything. By the end of this video, you're going to have 4 ways to supercharge your social media so you get better results. There's strategies I've used for my own business to build an over 6-figure a year business and closing over $5 million in the last 5 months. And I've also seen it work time and time again with the agents I coach. Number 1 is pick one platform that you like and enjoy and run with it. I see so many agents trying to be on all of the platforms, and that is doing nothing for you. You build a strong foundation on the one that you pick, and then the next one you choose, make it one that can supplement that channel. For instance, Facebook was my number 1. That was my relationship-based lead generation where I was building relationships on there. Then I went to YouTube only after Facebook was really solid. Then I added TikTok once I got YouTube down because TikTok was a natural progression to YouTube. It was using video in the same way I was for YouTube, and it gave you a very easy way to get users, your audience connected from TikTok to YouTube. Find someone who's really great at whichever platform you pick and nail it. I'm happy to help you with any 3 of those platforms. And if you're into Instagram, I highly suggest Chelsea Pites as a resource for you. Go to her Instagram page like as soon as you get off of these videos and go check her out. She actually gives you a free bio audit. So she'll look at your bio and say, you should change this is great, and really help optimize your bio. I don't like wasting any time, so I always try to find someone who does it the best so I can learn from them and make the most out of that platform. And this gives you permission that you don't have to be everywhere all the time. The second thing you can do to really supercharge your social media is to go into your comment section more and interact with your users. Every comment, attempt to make a response. And on your Facebook post, if you're into Facebook, look on your section where you can see the likes or the hearts, thumbs ups, and check and see who is responding, even if it's not a comment, to your posts. When you click on it, you're going to see all those names. Those names are your opportunities to go through and check on them on social media and maybe comment on something they have done, because they might just be lurking on your social media. And a lot of those people who just give you a thumbs up are your fringe people. They might not be your direct friends. They might be friends of friends that don't really know you that well. And as soon as you start interacting, now they became a higher source of referrals. Remember, the whole point of all this social media stuff is to create conversations, because conversations is what leads to your referrals and clients. And these people who are liking your stuff, they're raising their hands saying they'd be open to a conversation with you. Please, don't be weird about this. Don't go stalk them. You're just going to do it like you're building a normal relationship. Maybe you comment on one thing. You just check in and see what's going on. You let it build naturally, because everyone will smell you looking for a referral if you go in there and asking them crazy questions and trying to be their BFF. That's for platforms where you actually have relationships already. If you are on things like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, please search out things that are in your keyword or areas that you're in and start making relationships there. There are huge opportunities within those searches and people using the similar keywords as you. If you could just start the relationship, someone needs to say hello first, and it might as well be you. It's not just about us creating content, putting ourselves out there. We have to make some moves too and encourage other people and support them. If you're a fan of Gary Vaynerchuk, you know that this is a fact, that he spent hours and hours and hours in Twitter commenting before he ever saw a return. Let me know if you're going to check your social media for those lurkers now so you can engage with them. Comment yes below. The third way you're going to rock this social media, and so many agents miss, is simply turning up the volume on you. Don't freak out. That doesn't mean I want you to be the loudest voice in the room. That doesn't mean I want you to be everywhere all the time. It means I want you to look at who you are and amplify it. Whatever you like to do or love to do, be more active in those groups online. If you love crabs, post more about crabs and see how your audience responds to it. If you love dancing, talk more about dancing. Put more of what your passion is out there for the world. It's how you find your people. You attract and repel people. The more you put out there of the genuine of who you are, the more you receive and attract it. Turning up the volume on yourself may also mean figuring out your branding and figuring out what colors you like and actually putting more of that out there consistently. Notice I didn't say you had to design a logo, just what your brand stands for. Put more of that out there. One of the ways I did this early on without even having a logo is I started taking photos of crab door knockers, of towels, of artwork. So I would post anything that had to do with me showing a house or being out and about that had a crab on it. I was posting about it. And before you know it, people started associating crabs with me. So it got to a point whenever they saw a crab, they thought of me, which means they're thinking of me when I'm not there. And that's exactly what you want to have happen. It's how you use this turning up the volume in yourself is leverage in your business. And the fourth thing is such a huge opportunity is to provide hyperlocal context for your audience. This is info that's about a subdivision, a zip code, not a state or the nationwide. It's very specific information about waterfront properties that came in that they're not getting elsewhere. This is not only an evidence of success for you, where those fringe people I was talking about, relationships that you really haven't cemented yet, they get to think of you as the expert now because you're showing up way different than any other agent on social media. Could be anything from explaining why the condo dues are so high in a certain complex, what it covers, or how many waterfront homes were priced under $900,000. It hits your audience different when they're not just hearing the same thing over and over again, but they're hearing something that makes them pause and say, wow, oh, that affects me. That's my local neighborhood. That's the condo complex down the street. You've caught their attention, you've provided an evidence of success, and now you've given them a reason to potentially reach out to you and connect with you. And even if they only comment below that post, wow, I didn't know that, that is a huge opportunity for you. If you want more ways to stick out as a realtor and get more clients, make sure you check out the next video on branding and subscribe so you don't miss any videos.